Our next reader. Oh, wait. I am Hobie Bender. Follow that. That's enough of a declarative right there. Oh, I am made of pie. And let's see, what else? I consider myself a writer because I write every day. I show up. How's that? Hobie Bender.
No, that one. Hobie, that one. You want your brothers to hear it? You want to stand there?
All right. Thanks. Okay. This is a piece. First of all, thank you, Donnie. It's so awesome. And all the names writers. This is the second time I've read. The first time I read was Tuesday, and I would never ever have had the confidence to do this without having that at Tom's table. And thank you. This is a piece from somewhere in the beginning of my novel. It's called Your Father Has Always Fished. Your father has always fished is what my mom says. Your grandma McClintock locked all those kids out of the house and they collected bottles and fish because they were hungry. I have lots of aunts and uncles. They're my dad's brothers and sisters too. My mom says when you do something like that when you're a kid, you keep doing it when you grow up. That's why my dad fishes. I think that's why she cooks peas for me and my brothers so we'll eat them when we grow up. Your father. That's what my mom says. Your father is hopeless, she says. Your father can get really good jobs, but he can't keep them. Your father listens to loud jazz music, and it drives me crazy. My dad doesn't come home for a long time sometimes. When he comes home, my mom says, "Don't open that door, Orla. Your father is drunk. Do not let your father in." I always open the door. I always let my dad in. Me and my dad on the beach out in front of my Grandma Joe's house. Dad's fishing pole pushed down in the sand. The line going over my head into the ocean. I already made a castle around the cork part of my dad holds onto when he fishes for mackerel off the jetty. My castle goes all the way up to where the silver part, right by the cork, starts. Dad, is this a fishing pole because that silver part is like a mackerel? My dad laughs. You're a thinker, Orla. I like it when I make my dad laugh. On the picture on his sunglasses, I'm tiny and all brown. It looks like I'm very far away. My dad's beer can, black hair on his arm. I already dug a hole down where there's water under the sand. If you dig by the fishing pole, it'll tip over. Dad's fishing pole by his foot. The hole with water under the sand by his other foot, black hair on his toes, hot on the back of my neck where my hair doesn't go down to my shirt. Yesterday I got a haircut. I didn't even want a haircut, but my mom said long hair is too hard to take care of. My mom said I get to go fishing with my dad because I don't run around and yell like my little brother Danny and my big brother Patrick. Patrick is so big. My mom says I'll never be as big as Patrick because he's 5 and I'm 4. She says I'll never be 5 when he's 5 and I'll never be 6 when he's 5 either because 6 is bigger than 5. Sun on my back where my blouse doesn't go down to my pedal pushers. Pedal pushers are not pants and they're not shorts. Wet sand on my knees. I pat the sand from the hole I dug over my dad's feet, up over the smooth skin on his ankles to the black hair on his legs. I made a sand pillow on top of my dad's feet. Orla, you know if a fish bites, I'm going to have to ruin your castle. Dad's sunglasses down at me. I shake my head yes. I know my castle will get ruined. Orla? My dad tips his can, veins blue on his wrist. He drinks some beer. Dad's sunglasses. My blue squares are darker brown than my white squares on my shirt and pedal pushers. Yes, I say yes because my mom says I'm supposed to say something if someone is talking to me. I know I'm supposed to talk. My mom says I don't talk enough because I got a burn. She says she took me to the doctor every day because of my burn from when I pulled hot coffee down on my shoulder. The doctor rubbed my burn every day, and it was bloody every time. That's what my mom says. I don't remember. She says I screamed and cried so much she had to leave when the doctor made it bleed. Like my dad's loud jazz music. Like Danny and Patrick when they yell and fight. All that noise drives my mom crazy. Damp sand on my belly. My cheek on the sand pillow on Dad's feet. My closed eyes. Red squiggles under my eyelids. The ocean making the ocean sound. Warm on my back, cool on my belly. My dad's drinking sound. A voice far away down the beach. Tiny wave sounds. Dad? Yes, Orla? When I'm asleep in my bed at night, is the ocean still going? Still going? Is it still making the ocean sound? Yes, Orla. The ocean never stops. Never? It goes on forever and ever? Forever. The ocean is so big. I'm not really asleep. My dad yells so loud that he wakes me up. Orla! His foot ruins my pillow, the black hair on his toes. I jump up and wrap my arms around my dad's legs, my nose against his pocket, my heart pounding so much. My dad's hand over my whole head, the tips of his fingers on my forehead. Orla, look! My face on my dad's green shorts, my eyes under his chin, his arm, his pointing finger. The white ocean where the sun shines so hard it hurts my eyes. My dad's fishing line disappears in the bright. Over the water, a big brown bird, its wings up and down, the tips so close to the water, across where the waves keep coming up the sand, its long pointy beak over me, my dad, brown spots, white belly. That's a pelican, Orla. The pelican shadow on the sand, it goes back over where the water doesn't hurt my eyes, where the water is blue. Dad squats, his face right by mine, my freckles dark in his sunglasses. If you see a pelican, it's just luck. My dad's one arm pulls me up on his knee, his beer can in his hand on my knee. My one foot on the sand, my sandy toes on my dad's other knee. Weak eggshells is why there aren't hardly any pelicans, Orla. Dad pulls the red pack of cigarettes out of his shirt pocket and shakes a cigarette out. His teeth grab the one cigarette, his lips around it. Everything a baby pelican needs to grow is inside its egg. Dad's cigarette up and down. The red pack in his pocket. His fingers pull the silver lighter out of his pocket with the cigarettes. My dad clicks the lid open, his thumb on the little wheel. The flame goes up. I like the smell of my dad's lighter. His lighter up to his cigarette, orange and blue on the fire. He sucks the cigarette. The end of the fire all orange, the burning cigarette sound. Someday, I might smoke. Smoke out my dad's nose. Without a good strong shell to grow inside of a baby bird won't make it. He blows out smoke with his words. Dad's other hand clicks the lighter shut. The flame disappears under the lid, his lighter back in his pocket, his pointer finger around the top of his cigarette, his thumb on the bottom. He sucks smoke. Lines on my dad's forehead, blue on his eye. Dad's black eyelashes almost touch the glass of his sunglasses. My dad pulls the cigarette out of his mouth and flicks ashes. He blows smoke at the ocean. Bug spray, Orla. It's because of bug spray.